Let's do a book haul. Hi my lovelies, welcome to the channel. It was my birthday last month and I have finally gotten everything that I ordered and also gotten all my gifts from my friends and my loved ones. So I figured let me share everything with you. Let me go through all of the books that I got with all my favorite people, which is you guys. So starting off extremely strong, the next two are coming tomorrow I think, so I'm gonna add a clip of them when I get them. But starting off very strong, I have the first 3 books in the LSU series by Becca Steele. So the first one is Blindsided, and it is Enemies to Lovers, and it was very good. Hi guys, editing Sydney here. I just realized I didn't give a very good plot summary for Blindsided. So here, let's talk about it again. Blindsided. This one basically, I don't know the characters' names, but he crashes into this guy's car. They have an interaction, they hate each other, and then whoops, they're actually gonna be roommates. So yeah, it's very good. That's all. Okay, bye. Let's get back to the video. The next one is Sidelined. I love Sidelined. Sidelined is one of my favorite books. Please read it. It is phenomenal. It is Friends to Lovers, and it is some of the best that I've ever read, and it is just so good. We meet them in Blindsided. We meet this couple in Blindsided, and you just get to see so much love. They just love each other so much. So I would highly recommend this. And then the next one is Ignited, and from what I can recall, it was pretty good. It's student-teacher one-night stand. I think they meet in a sex club, I want to say. I think that this guy is a dancer, and then this guy is the teacher, and they go to this club, and they meet, and then they show up to class the next day, and oh, he's there. So it's very good. Highly recommend it. Then the next one is the 4 Horsemen series by Laura Thalassa. The first book is Pestilence, and this one, all of these books follow the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and so basically they are sent by God, I want to say, to destroy the earth, and then each of the 4 Horsemen, Pestilence is the first one, then there's War, and then Famine, which is my favorite, and then Death, and they're all sent by God to destroy the earth because humans have ruined it. And all along the way, they meet women who change their life and make them realize that the world and people are worth saving. So the first one is Pestilence. It is really good. It is a fantastic start to this series. And all of these, I think every single book I'm going to talk about in this, except one of them, is on Kindle Unlimited. Check these out, definitely. But the first one is Pestilence. Then we dive into War, which is Pestilence's brother. And then Famine, which is my favorite of the series. Famine is so good. And then the last one is Death. And this is just such a good series. I would highly recommend it. It is very bingeable. It's so good. I could not recommend this series more. It is so good. The next one I got before my birthday, and I'm counting it in this just because I want to show you. But I met Stephanie Archer. I showed one of these books in my mid-year book tag, I think. But I completed my Vancouver Storm series. I owned the Fake Out, and I bought the rest of the books when I met her. And I got them signed, which is so cool. So the first one is Behind the Net. And this one is, he's a hockey player and he needs an assistant or someone that lives in his house to take care of his dog, I think. And they knew each other in high school. And it's kind of like a, it's always been you, sort of, because they both liked each other in high school and now she's living in his house. And then the next one is The Fake Out, which is over there. I'll just show you. The Fake Out's the next one. I didn't buy this one recently, but I'll just show you so you can see the whole series. This one is, I want to say Reverse Grumpy Sunshine, and it is really good. This is my favorite in the series. This is a lot of people's favorite in the series. This one, she personalized a little bit more, which is so cool. I didn't buy this one, but I just want to show you. Anyway, the next one is The Wingman. This one is the Best Friends to Lovers one, and she has been in a relationship for most of her life, and then she wants some help learning some new things, so she asks her friend, and it's so good. And then the next one is Gloves Off, and this one is Marriage of Convenience. I haven't read this one. Whoops, dropped all my stuff. This one, I got stuff for it, so it came with this, some flower stuff, because I think he's a gardener, or he's really into plants, and then a note from the author as well, and then some fan art of him with either his bunnies or her bunnies. I got this one signed as well. So I'm very excited for this one. I'm very excited for all of these. I have read almost every single book that I got. except one of them I haven't read. And Gloves Off included as well, but I'm very excited about all of these. All of these books I bought as birthday gifts for myself for the event, and so now I just have physical copies that I can get signed, which I'm very excited about. This one was from my mom. She bought these for me, and I love her very much for them. So she completed my Windy City series set. So I had Mile High and The Right Move in male model covers, and now I have Caught Up, which is Kai and Miller's book, which is book 3 in the series, and Play Along, which is book 4, and this is Kennedy and Isaiah's book. I have these in the male model cover now. So all I need is Rio, but you can only get that one off her website. And shipping is crazy to Canada. And then she also got me the Skyline version of Play Along. So that completes my Skyline set. And then almost the last one I just have to buy later, but she completed my sets for me, which I'm so happy about and so grateful for. So thank you, Mom. I love you. And then the last couple ones, I do have more coming, so I'll film that clip tomorrow. So the next 2 are Him and Us by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. These ones, it's MM Hockey Romance, and it is so, so good. It's a duology, and then it has a novella after it as well. But with this one, they have known each other for pretty well their whole lives. They are really, really good friends, and then something happens at summer camp, and they have a falling out, and they don't see each other for a few years, and then they see each other again, and the one guy, he just really wants to mend the friendship. So he knows that his ex-friend works at this summer camp every single year. He volunteers there, and so he decides, you know what, I'm also going to sign up to be a counselor, and they end up sharing a room, and then things happen from there. So it is so, so good. It is one of the first MM books I ever read, and it is just so good. It's very well loved for a reason, and I would highly recommend this one. It's very, very good. And they just redid the covers. They used to be male model ones. I'll put a picture of them here, but it's definitely a lot better now. So yeah, and they're super floppy. Look at this. If that's not reason to buy it, I don't know what is. And then the next one is Good Boy, also by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. And this one is kind of a spin-off to the Him and Us series. This one, Jamie, I want to say, the girl in this is his sister from the Him and Us series, and then the guy is one of their teammates, and it's really, really good. So something happens in Him and Us where the sister has to come take care of somebody, and there they meet the teammate, and they do not like each other at all, but they have some instant chemistry, and so things just go from there. But I don't remember a ton about this one, but I remember really, really liking it. So definitely recommend this one. It's very good. And then we're at the last one already. I feel like I just flew through this. But the last one is Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. I'm very excited to read this one. I cannot wait, actually. I have heard nothing but phenomenal things about this, and I feel like accidental pregnancy isn't my typical trope that I really like to read. I think that's the case for a lot of people, but almost everybody that I've heard read this book has said that it's just phenomenal, and that it's the best one that they've ever read, and that it completely changes their mind on accidental pregnancy. So I am very, very excited to check this one out. And it also has a bunch of disability rep, I think, in it, because it looks like, based on the cover, that he's an amputee, and she also has a limb difference in one of her hands. So I'm very excited to read this one. I've also heard that he is just one of the sweetest MMCs ever, so I'm very excited to check this out. Yeah, this is everything. Oh my god, there's one more. Hold on. Bear with me a minute. I'm back. This is the last one. And then the next clip you see will be me tomorrow, filming with the rest of the stuff that I have. The last one is For the Fans by Nyla Gay. I love this book. I read it a couple years ago, I want to say. I think last year or the year before, and it was an immediate 5-star. It is the first MM book that I ever read. And if you know anything about me and what I read, you know I love my MM romance. And so finally, after years of loving this book from afar, I finally own it. If you take any recommendation from me, let it be this one. This is easily one of my favorite books that I've ever read, ever. It is so good. It's gay, it is stepbrothers, it's enemies to lovers, and it is just so good. Obviously, with it being stepbrothers, it's a little bit more taboo. It's very steamy. Let me just say that. So keep that in mind if you read this. It's not for the faint of heart, but it is so good. It is so good. It's long. It's over 500 pages. I think the Kindle version is even longer than that, but it is so good. I love this book so much. You cannot get me to shut up about this book. I love it. Please read it. Seriously, please. It is my favorite MM that I've ever read. It's the one that got me into it, and it is just everything. So please, this is the one. If you want to listen to anything that I have to say, let it be this one. I love this one. I don't know if you can tell, I really like this book, but this is the one. Please read this one, seriously. So that's everything that I have for right now. Again, we'll see more of me tomorrow, or maybe the day after. I don't know when everything's getting in. Well, let's see if I can hold this up. This is a lot. How are you guys doing? Let me know down below. Is there anything that you've bought recently? Is there any new books that you've read? Because I'm always looking for new stuff. Oh my god. There it goes. It's stuck on my earring. Shit. That was a bad idea. Let's not do that again. Don't know why you guys told me that was a good idea. This is everything. Hold on. This is everything. It's a lot of stuff. But yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Hi, my lovelies. It's the next day. I left everything in the packages this time. We've got 3 things to open, and personally, I like an unboxing a lot more than I like just a book haul. So I'm gonna give you both. So let's just get right into it, shall we? I'll start with this one because it's in my hand. I also found out that one of the books that I was really excited to get isn't coming until tomorrow. So if I have time, I'll throw it in before the video goes out. But if I don't, then I'll just put it into my book event haul. So let's get into this. Ooh, there's 2 in here. Okay. Oh, I've been so excited about this one. It's Matched by Becca Steele. I have been waiting and dying for this one. I am so excited. It is a part of the LSU series by Becca Steele, and do I remember either of these characters? No. But let me tell you, I could not be more excited about this book. So this one follows Nate and Charlie, and Charlie signs up for the school's dating app, and he puts that he's into women only, and he matches with this girl, and they hit it off really, really well. And then when they go to meet up, he actually matched with Nate, and they're both straight. They're like, you know what? We're both here. We got matched for a reason. Let's just hang out. They become friends, and then Nate tells Charlie, hey, I have a sister. We're pretty similar. You guys should meet. So Charlie meets Nate's sister, but he can't stop thinking about Nate. I can't wait for this book. I'm so excited about it. I know that she can write because she wrote one of my favorite books of this year, which was Sidelined, and it was phenomenal. And it was Friends to Lovers, and this is Friends to Lovers. And also look at the cover of this. I love it. I'm so excited about this one. I can't believe I have it in my hands. I'm so excited about it. I feel like I've been waiting months for this, and I'm just feeling so much joy. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And then the next one that came is Blood Orange by Karina Halley. I want to say Hale? Karina Halley? Anyway, this is so good. Please read this one. I finished this last week, and it was so good. I rated it 4.75 stars. And basically this one is a Dracula retelling, and we follow Dahlia, I want to say. The only reason I'm saying I want to say, I know what her name is, I just don't know how it's pronounced. So I want to say it's Dahlia, and she is a witch, and she is sent by her coven to hunt down the vampire that inspired Dracula. His name is Valtu? Anyway, so he is a professor at this university in Venice. So she's sent by her coven to be a student under Valtu. I'll just say Valtu, because they call him Val, so I don't think they would call him Val. So I think it's Valtu. Anyway, so she is sent by her coven to pose as a student and study under him, and they both realize, oh, we have really crazy chemistry, and it is actually because she is his reincarnated lover, and she doesn't know who she is, and he doesn't know who she is because she's wearing a glamour to hide what she actually looks like so she can stay undercover, but they are just destined to be together. It is so good. It is so, so good, and it's not a spoiler. It's on the back of the book. but this is so unbelievably good. I rated it 4.75 stars. I genuinely do not have a single complaint about this, so please pick it up. It's a duology. It's complete, and the second book is the one that I have coming tomorrow. It was supposed to come today. That's why I wanted to film today, because everything was supposed to ship today. But no, it's coming tomorrow. So, Blood Orange, please read this one. It is so, so good. Let's open the box. I'm excited about this one. How are you guys doing? Have you bought any books lately? Have you had any new favorites? Anything that you've loved recently? Please comment it down below, because once I'm finished all this event stuff, because all of these books that I bought are all books for the event, so as soon as I'm done reading this event stuff, I'm gonna want some more Rex. Ooh, okay, this actually isn't for the event thing. This was just a pre-order. I placed this order months ago. I have no idea what the series is called, but it's 3 Shattered Souls by Mai Corland. The first one is 5 Ruined Realms, I want to say, and then the second book is 4 something. But I pre-ordered this just because, even though I haven't read any of them, look at the edges on this. They're beautiful. With romance books, I don't really want the sprayed edges anymore unless they're crazy beautiful. But with fantasy books, especially hardcovers, come on. I'm not gonna say no to this. And also, when you pre-order through Amazon, it doesn't take any money until it ships, and it gives you the cheapest price it's been. So technically, I'm saving money by buying this, obviously. Ooh, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this. But yeah, I don't know what this is about at all. Not a clue. But I think this is the final book. It's trilogy, and all of them have beautiful edges like that. So I'm very happy to have this completed on my shelves. I didn't even know this was coming today. I thought this was coming out in a couple months, so I'm very excited about that. This was a pleasant surprise. On to the last one. Here we go. There's also 2 in here. This one is Collided. This is book 0.5 in the LSU series, so it goes Collided. Hold on, do I have the rest of them here? No, I don't. Let me just grab Blindsided. Okay, I'm back. So it goes Collided, and then Blindsided, and then Sidelined. This is the one, read it, please, seriously. And then Ignited, and then Dared, which I don't have. Put it here. Dared. And then there's also a novella. I think it goes Ignited, Tempted, Dared, Matched. One thing that's driving me nuts, though, why is it like this? They all match the fonts and stuff, and I like the pictures at the bottom, but what is up with some of them being so dark and the rest of them being bright? What is that about? Anyway, oh, Collided. Let's get back to it. So Collided, basically, I don't know the characters' names. This one follows 2 stepbrothers. I think their parents get married when they're really old. So I want to say right before they go into college, their parents get married. And they hate each other. They really don't like each other, but then something happens, obviously. And lines begin to blur, and they can't stay away from each other, and the chemistry is just exploding. I think we do get introduced to some of the characters in the rest of the series, like characters from Blindsided, maybe in Collided, or the characters in Collided we see in Blindsided, I think. But these are all 1000% interconnected standalones. This is not a series where you need to read them in order or all of them at all. You would be totally fine. So if you want to skip to the best book in the series, you can do that. The next one is My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. I finished this last week, I think, and I had such a good time with it. I wasn't initially going to read any Gianna Darling before the convention, but I saw this one and I was like, holy shit, this sounds amazing. And it was really, really good. So this one follows Guinevere and Raphael, and Raphael is the head of the mafia in Italy, and he is Italian. And he hits Guinevere with his car when she's traveling in Italy. She's running away from somebody, and she runs into the road, and Raphael hits her with his car. She's very kind, she's very warm. Raphael immediately takes a liking to her, and he is like, you know what, I need to protect her. I have a real soft spot for this woman, and I don't know why, but he kind of made himself into a machine to become the capo de capi, de capi of the Camorra. And so when he meets Guinevere, he feels like he's starting to become a man again. A little bit more man, a little less machine. And it was so good. It was so, so good. So I had to buy it. But this was just so good. Guinevere was so lovely. She was such a sweet FMC. And Raphael was very scary, but around Guinevere, he was so soft. There's 6 scenes because Guinevere gets sick after she gets hit by the car, and Raphael takes care of her. He feeds her. He does the whole 9. I think he braids her hair. It's just everything. It was so good. And then he kills people for her. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, we're at the end. The final one is Promise Me Not by Megan Brandy. I got this a while ago, but I just forgot to include it in the first part of the wrap-up. And this one, I don't really know who it's about, but it's set in the Say You Swear universe, which is the Boys of Avix. It's this series. And yeah, this one, he's a football player, and he's been really focused on football his whole life. And then he meets or he knows this girl, and she is pregnant, but the father of the baby died. So he is really focused on his career, and she is also grieving. So they both decide we're not going to become anything because neither of us have it in us. But then he helps her with the pregnancy, and then once she has the baby, he starts questioning, oh, is the future that I was building for myself, is it really what I want, or is it this little family? I haven't read this one, but I'm very excited. I say that I'm not a big pregnancy person, but I haven't had a bad pregnancy book. So it's just never a trope that I gravitate towards, but this one sounds really, really good. So I'm very excited to read it. This is also book 2 in that series, by the way. I don't know if I said that. But this is everything. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Oh, I have a clip. I'm gonna insert a clip tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. This is a 3-day long book haul, which is a mess. But hold on, let me get this all together here. I was just about to put the hardcover, the only hardcover that I got, on the top. It's a great idea. Oh, jeez. Brand new books, and I'm just gonna trash them, apparently. Here we go. This is the haul for today, and then the haul for tomorrow will be literally 1 book. So yeah, this concludes everything that I have for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow with the 1 book. So I will catch you tomorrow. Hi, my loves. We are finally at the end. It is day 3 of filming this book haul, and we're finally here. So let's just get right into it. This is 1 book. Also, these ones, I can't get them open by ripping. Oh, I actually did it. Holy shit. That's the first time I've ever done that. That's so cool. I feel so strong. Anyway, Black Rose, which is the sequel to Blood Orange, which is one of the books that I showed yesterday. And this one follows the same characters. I can't tell you anything about this book. We're in a different setting in this one. The first book was set in Venice. This one is set somewhere else. I can't remember what it is called. I finished it today and I don't remember what it's called. So this was really, really good. I didn't like it as much as the first one, but I wanted to own it. I wanted to have it on my collection. So again, I can't tell you anything about this, but it follows Valtu and Dahlia again. So yeah, I would highly recommend this, but you do need to read Blood Orange before you get into this one, 1000%. So yeah, that concludes the book haul. Hold on, let me see if I can actually go get the books. 1 sec. Hi, I'm back. I put some of the books away already, but here I'll just hold a pile, and then that way you have something to look at as I say my goodbye. Are you kidding me? I don't know if there will ever be a time where I hold a pile of books and they don't fall. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I think I got 25 books in this video, which is crazy to me. I don't know if I've ever gotten that many back to back like that. I had a lot of fun sharing it with you. I'm sorry that this video is set over 3 days, but if you've made it this far, I appreciate you sticking with me. And as a thank you for sticking with me, we can say goodbye with my cat. His name is Luna, but we named him that when we thought he was a girl. So now we just call him Toons, like Looney Tunes, but he's my baby. So yeah, thank you for watching. Say goodbye, Toons. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you staying to the end if you have, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, my lovelies. What are you doing? There it goes. Okay, I love you guys.